Rolling in the Mist is a series with fantasy violence, mentions of gore, and worst of all, cussing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting session of Rolling in the Mist. I'm your Master of Ceremonies, Kevin Carpenter, and joining me today is...
Oh God, it's Pablo Milla as Marty Blanc.
And...
Jason.
And...
Bex.
And...
I'm fucking bleeding, dude. Why are you guys still playing? Oh no, it's Adios, Ryan Bravo. The last thing you hear is a...
Well, we almost got to the end of the campaign. Bex, can you play Logan from here? You got his character sheet.
You're already
Got it,
sitting right
got
next
it.
to the stuff.
Let me see. I'm feeling my family. I'm like torturing people now.
I really hope there's just like a thing where we all switch bodies. I think we've talked about this. I really, to some campaign, I just want to switch all characters.
We're gonna do it.
Gotten a sense of everybody.
So I'll talk more about this during like the like end of season Behind the Mist or whatever we call like the talk shows. But that was part of the original plan.
Damn it.
Yeah. That got replaced by Rat King though.
Oh, fuck.
Rat
I like
Rat King instead. Oh, fuck.
We'll get him next
Well,
time.
hopefully he steps up this game.
Hey, listen, I'll keep that idea in the back burner, all right? We can always do it later.
Good.
But for right now,
Actually, I can still probably work this in as a shapeshifter. So.
God. But for right now, our crime crew, the in and outs, after going through many different heists, stealing magical artifacts, and using bits of trickery and stealth and just crazy, ludicrous insanity to do what needs to be done, the consequences of their actions have finally caught up to them as all four are in rather perilous situations.
We're fucked.
Corey, after being promised that she would be able to return to the Vidales family, has come with her escort, Leland, and has just found out that Leland is the payment for this exchange, as apparently it's been revealed that Leland was the one who messed up the exchange in the past that led to this whole bad situation, something that Corey did not know until this moment.
Big oofs, folks.
Meanwhile, Marty Blanc was spending time with Agent Studwell, his strange connection that he had been trying to keep a mystery from the rest of the crew, and that became a point of contention. And now another point of contention is that the lab results came in from the fake moon rocks Marty gave to Studwell. And Studwell is now very mad that apparently he paid a bunch of money for rocks. So Marty and Studwell stand on the edge of the man-made river in Eden City with Studwell pointing a gun at Marty. Speaking of guns, Logan.
Yes.
Inside your pocket workshop, after thinking about your past and your future and the relationships with those around you, decided to deal with one last bit of the past. Your former supervisor, Trent David from Helix Labs, now hostage inside the pocket workshop's holding cell?
Brig.
What
Bag brig.
do you call it? Prison cell in a laboratory. If you have a punchline, put it in the comments. So, and after an intense conversation, Trent David revealed that while Logan and his crew were stealing magic artifacts that Helix Labs had just scattered around the city for people to activate, the bag, the pocket workshop, the one with your theme's mystery, who worked in this before me, mark attention to that theme because you realize this was once a Helix Labs facility, and Trent David used an admin passphrase in order to take control of the lab before revealing that he was quite literally armed. Trent David is a cyborg with gun arms.
Why not?
Thank you for clarifying what kind of cyborg.
It's just wanted to make sure that was clear. I described his hands falling off. I didn't want you guys to think he had
The way you
leprosy.
described it was exactly how you wrote it down.
Yeah.
It's like
Mad
there's cyborgs,
scientist.
there's cyborgs
Cyborg.
with heads in
Gun.
jars. There's cyborgs who are Olympic athletes. There's cyborgs with guns in their arms. So it's good.
There's a lot of different, flavors of cyborg.
Yeah.
We're all about representation here.
Exactly.
Cyborg
And wiping
inclusion.
all of those
Oh,
out.
no.
When you said it, it reminded me of like Vash the Stampede.
Oh, from Trigon?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like his hand just breaks
By
it
the
becomes a
way-
gun.
By the way, we didn't establish last session. Did Otis fuck off?
Otis is still in the city, but he's still
That's what I mean, but he
around.
went to
Yeah.
his
He's
little-
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's with his birds,
He
man.
just lives. He's just alive right now.
That's fine.
He ain't hanging out with us. We're a bunch of fucking no goods.
Plus, we're really mean to him.
First of all,
Why would
Otis is
we
just
want
like, I really need to build some fences. between me
First
and
of
my
all, me and him cleaned that place up beautifully.
Yeah, it's fucking.
we gave
It's up to
him
code, my
Yeah,
guy.
we gave
Yeah,
him.
but
Was he there when you did that?
Yeah, we gave him a
Okay.
bath too. We threw water on his ass. Like, take a shower.
We were
And then
insulting him the whole
immediately
time,
threw him in the
including
sewers.
myself.
I can't work on the best.
So, with that,
That's right. That
you all are in some rather perilous situations, but we are first going to start with Marty.
Cool.
Marty, this connection that you've made, Agent Studwell. He has a gun pointed at your chest. He is standing close to you, and you are standing in a way that if he shoots you through the chest, your body will very conveniently fall into the murky waters of this city. For the voiceover monologue, what's on your mind?
Oh,
Oh
this
my
man. Oh, this cat is more than a slick player in a sly suit. I can respect the man. I can respect. No. The sweat comes and I go, all right, focus. You remember your training, Marty. Remember your training. Sucks the fucking sweat back into the pores as I make dead eye contact with him. I can only hear. It's kind of one of those things where you can only hear your voice through your bones. I can only hear the like through a straw. And he can't hear it, and he doesn't see it because it's so imperceptible. Training, training on how to con.
If I saw a sweaty man just suck all the sweat back into his body, I would be so intimidated.
I was like, all right, you know what? This is
Gain
where
advantage on the
our
next roll.
business ends.
Out loud, I say, "Breezy out here, isn't it, Bobby?" As he notices it, and then in my head, I go, "That was a good one. That was a good line."
So it goes into piss.
All right. No worries, Marty Blanc. This is what you are ready for. This is what you trained your entire life for. Moments like this. I knew I would get
RV
this
pokes
one.
the gun further into your chest.
I knew I was gonna. Oh, that chafes. Okay. It's showtime. It's Marty time.
So, Marty, talked a bit about your future on the ride here, but I really think you should have thought about the future after the boys in the lab found out that those magic moon rocks you gave me were just rocks. So,
The rocks they gave me.
the rocks
The
they
rocks
gave
that
you.
They gave me.
The rocks
Is that
you
what they
gave me,
gave me?
yes.
No, the rocks I gave you. That they gave me.
So you're saying
If you're telling me that you got conned, what you're saying is we got conned. Do you really think, my fellow slick friend, my fellow coiffed companion, my fellow colleague, that with my family, my blood on the line, I would risk going toe-to-toe with you in a game of bullshit? You're telling me they're real rocks? They're just rocks? Well then, I think we have a score to settle. You and I.
so? Instead of this being a convince, instead of this being a convince, which is a one and done roll, this is actually going to be a go toe to toe. You are trying to hit him with like deceived or convinced like statuses here, but also in the same way with go toe to toe, if you mess up, he is going to hit you with the status as well. So Let's do this. What tags are you using to try to convince him here that you also got conned?
Can I go a step further in order to add a thing?
What are you thinking of?
Duke Domino.
I know this because he hasn't said anything, and he's processing what I'm saying. Right? He's what is the word? Considering.
He's got a straight face. It's hard to see what he's thinking of, but he is silent.
Listening.
Yeah, he's listening.
I was like,
Deliberating.
I know this looks bad, Harvey, but a show of confidence, and I won't move here. Reach your hand into that little magic pocket I showed you earlier. Where I was going, like, watch. Watch. Go ahead and take a reach. Go on.
He's got the gun pointed. He reaches in. What does he grab?
It's a Rolex.
Okay, so let's do a change the game here. Because you didn't have this Rolex before this scene, right?
Being conned right now.
Uh-huh.
You didn't have a Rolex before this scene,
I had
right?
a bunch of watches, and then there was no watches. Slide a hand full of watches.
Okay, cool. Let's do a change the game. Do you have any tags to have a Rolex in your jacket?
Tailor-made suit.
Phenomenal.
Tailor-made suit. Cunning haggler. Turn on the charm because I said my fellow quaff companion.
Okay. So real quick,
Yeah.
This is going to be a change the game. So that way you get like a Rolex to help you. And then you're going to try to convince him. Those are going to be linked moves. So you can't use the same tags for each move. You understand?
So the suit I can only use for a convince roll?
The suit you can use to create the Rolex. I'm saying you might want to save your haggler and those tags for the
for the
next
actual
move when you're trying to
conversation.
convince him. Right now, the change the game is to
You're
create.
trying to change the game to make the Rolex be real.
Yeah, so that way you get a bonus to your convince.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm doing change the game and then a toe-to-toe?
Yes.
So the ones am I doing a convince?
I keep saying convince. No, go toe to toe.
That's
This is
different.
Yeah, it's a different thing. Got my.
So we're only changing the game and going toe-to-toe.
Yes.
And I'm changing the game with the suit, and everything else is to go toe-to-toe.
Correct.
Fine. So for this, okay. So for the change the game, I'll use the suit.
Okay.
Remember, whatever you use here, you can't use it in the next one.
I'm going to do Jack of all trades because this is a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Can I sense that he's in danger?
You have your own shit to deal with,
I
bud.
can give him my fist.
How many
Punchy
miles
air.
away?
Open your mouth so my fist can fly.
Oh wait, I have that cast model of Leland's fist in my jacket.
Oh wait, that was the other side.
It just says, "Don't be a bitch."
What am I gonna...
It just says.
I think those are the only two I can use for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
With impulsive liar.
That's actually going to work against me in the next one, right? Because it's going toe to toe with.
Yep.
Right. This is just
You have like
changing the game to like flipping it on him now.
yeah,
And
you're
then-
you're trying to like create like a story tag or a status to try to help you with your next move.
Okay. So yes, I'm not. That is gonna definitely for sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen next time. But this is just +2 for
Cool.
the change the game. Oh piss!
4.
That's a 4 + 2. That's a 5.
No, 4 plus 2.
That's
4 plus. That's what I said. Booby traps. It's,
Booby trap.
thank you for all the Goonies fans out there who got that.
Now, mind you, here's what we also have, because we still have these group tags. We have breaking and improvising, Sindri the Tech, Duke Domino Getaway Driver, Dying on the Spot, and Lunar Sugar Mama.
Is the moon out yet? No.
The moon is out.
It's
Wait,
one of
wait,
those,
wait,
it's
wait,
one
we
of those
have,
days that you could see it though.
We have breaking and improvising. We haven't burned that yet.
No. We don't use these.
Yes.
We don't use these. You're fucking called Duke. That's what you're
We've
talking.
never used Duke.
Duke, baby, I need you. It just runs him over.
Just runs him off the cliff. I jump back.
That's the end.
And roll credits.
Oh my god.
Can I?
I was imagining Chris driving and just shit like he wasn't trying to crash.
So Marty, what were you?
Wait, if I use one of these, is it?
Yeah, it gets burned. It gets
But if
burned.
it gets
Yeah.
burned, is it just a +1?
Yeah, it's just a +1.
I'm not gonna burn it for a +1. It's gonna make it 7.
I mean,
Which
Which is a semi-success
Yeah.
versus a 6. You can use Lunar Sugar Mama.
I can work with if I get a little failure here. But if I yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine because the next thing you already know is gonna be a lie. So I'm gonna work with the 6.
And you're just like, what am I supposed to find there? It says an IOU for a Rolex.
Yeah.
Like, IOU a Rolex. But that's not the point.
These are the model. Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
So you
shit,
take the
this
6.
is good.
I'm gonna take the 6.
Okay.
Fuck me.
So no Rolex.
No. Wait, he still pulls it out, right?
Well,
It's
what?
a
So
counterfeit.
so
He's gonna do something.
Look, you either going to take the 6 or you're gonna add. That's all you
No,
can do.
he said he's gonna take the
Here's
failure.
what I'm gonna tell you.
I don't want to lose.
Well, actually, I mean, I'm making a new reality here, right? Right?
You're creating something.
Because we haven't canonically said I have watches, but
Mhm.
in the last, I did make it like I have
Yeah,
watches.
the-
No.
this change the game was to make that
You're
mechanic.
just finding the rules of the game, even
Yeah.
though canonically you have
I
watches.
have
Yeah.
watches, but what I'm
The
saying
rules
is,
don't let you have.
I feel.
Just
I wanted it to
send
be
your
a real.
complaint to the head
I
of.
wanted it to
Rolex.
be a real Rolex, but if he grabs it and I fail, I feel like it's a fake Rolex.
It is. He pulls it out, looks at the Rolex, and
It says
goes,
Rolex.
"Yeah, it says Rolex."
It's with
You're
with
really-
the little tail on the A crudely.
No. It doesn't even say roll. It just says raw. Like you just.
It says relax.
It has those like Mickey Mouse hands like in the actual clock face. No, he pulls out the Rolex, looks at it, and goes, "Trying to con your way out of a con."
Trying to make you a promise, my friend. That there is genuine
He throws it into the water.
impersonated gold.
Genuine impersonated.
That was
As
a model. That's fine. I have a case full of them. I was just trying to show you the model. You ever go into a shop of glasses and just take one off the shelf? You ever been to Warby Parker? Sorry, you ever been to Porby Walker?
so, so here's the deal.
You're gonna
Agent-
go toe.
Agent Studwell now has the status annoyed 2, which is going to count against you for this next roll.
All right. Go well. Go well. Really good.
Oh my god.
I'm a jokester.
So-
here.
All right. Okay.
Jokes.
You don't want to watch? That's fine. I'm just trying to incentivize the. I can't use that.
Why not?
Why? How would I use 4th layer of hell?
Shortcut through the
What's the
layer.
fourth
Yeah.
layer
You
of
mean that
hell?
one that's
What is
burned?
the fourth? Is
Why'd
it
you burn
trees?
We used it to get away from the fucking rats.
Didn't you heal down?
No.
No.
Fuck, you suck. All right.
As I was saying.
Yeah.
What does he say? Something?
Yeah, he said you're trying to
throws
con your way out of a con, and he throws the watch. And now he has these stats annoyed
I'm
2.
trying to butter up a rustled pangolin. Okay? Your scales are all sharp and piney, and I don't think this is a good. Respectfully, I don't think this is a place from which it's not an attitude conducive to a productive negotiation and conversation. I am unarmed here.
Be real with me, Marty. Were you also conned? Let's do that. Go toe to toe.
All right.
Now
so
use
we're gonna we'll do that after. So okay, but everything I'm doing here, cunning haggler. is
Okay.
all the way. Turn on the charm.
Okay.
Know your prospects.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Mm.
You have a rapport with him.
Yes. Know your prospects.
knowledge of hell.
Perseverance.
Yeah, he just got shit on.
I just
and
got
he's still
shit on.
trying
I
to
threw
fucking
the
make
watch,
this
and I'm
up.
still doing it.
He's, all right.
I
You know what?
that I'm losing.
Yeah, you know that's fair.
And
That's
I'm
fair.
not just being like
You
okay,
sold him
fucking-
already. Shut up. Stop bringing
Yeah.
it.
I like it. I like it. Okay.
That's what that for.
Yep.
Yeah.
And-
So 2.
Hang on.
Science museum.
Remember the great time we had at the Science Museum?
These ones for the Dante spirit. It's a new. I can use these like power tags.
Yeah, they're power tags.
Can I?
You just throw the ghost at him.
Spirit of a scientist.
No. Yeah. Ooh.
He has
All
a
right.
backup
To
man.
Hear me
explain
out. What?
Go.
No,
What? No, what
Well, I
were
was
you
just
gonna say?
Spirit of scientist to explain the rock or whatever, or how you were tricked, or I don't know.
I was just gonna make it like this is like its own conundrum, right?
Ah.
This is a bit of a perplexing. This is a convoluted. It's an equation, a formula. I'm trying to figure out and piece together with the given elements. I'm a problem solver.
How's that gonna help you right now?
No.
And make 4 to 5. Oh.
Yeah, no. The scientists have not for the line of convincing that you're going for right now.
All right. I'll be done in a second.
Just call him.
I'm not calling
No,
Duke.
no.
Okay,
No,
cool.
I got plans.
All right.
So
I think that's. Oh. I can use paternal love because the talking point that I'm using is you really think that with my dad on the line
Oh.
that I would
Yes,
really risk
enticing his mother's
fucking you
father.
over. I've already tried. I have already tried. Sorry, excuse me for my fucking process for a second. Why do you think I'm wearing a fucking scarf? Yeah. I have already tried to cross you once. I'm a man who learns from his mistakes, and that's why I stay in the game, my friend. You really think, and then I said the thing about my blood on the line. Paternal love 5.
cool. So
-1.
annoyed 2, and we're also going to do impulsive liar. Your weakness tag there, right? Yeah.
So 2.
So it's
+2.
No.
And mark attention to that theme.
Wasn't it annoyed too?
Annoyed 2, impulsive liar.
Plus 3.
Ooh.
Then he had 5.
He had 5.
So there's also 2.
My magical trickster levels up after this.
Oh, phenomenal.
That's 3 attentions.
So what'd you get?
You throw the dog at him.
We'll deal with that if Marty lives.
Damn, dude.
So you only get +2.
+2.
I mean, if things
All
go
right, I think
south, you
that's
can
all I-
always just drink the life out of
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Drink the life.
Straw.
Put a straw in his forehead.
Oh, in the forehead.
He's like, let me get a kiss, baby.
I think that's all that. Right?
Yeah, that's all you got.
Mhm.
That's a weakness.
Can I get a smooch before I die? Hi.
Kiss of death. And we got Corey was the femme fatale.
5
plus
plus
6.
2.
6,
It's
7.
another goddamn
So
7.
it's
It's
a
a
mix.
7.
Okay.
Mixed success.
So mixed success.
Jesus Christ.
So this
Get
is
shot in the leg.
Toe.
go toe to toe. So you can choose to hit him with a status. Yeah, and that would be like convinced. What was it? Convinced 2.
Get him.
You can dodge a status. And I'm going to tell you right now, the mist is kind of building up around you.
Oh, shit.
So it looks like Studwell's also, doing something.
Oh, doing
He's
some
getting
of
Yeah.
preemptive.
he's summoning
So
us.
you
dodge
can,
the status
yeah,
or
so you
get
can hit him, you can dodge the status, or you can take some sort of like tactical advantage, try to take something from him, all that. I will say that if you try to take the gun from his hands, you would be able to, but then things get interesting.
Yeah.
So those are your 3
I
options.
really don't think I'm a.
I just want you to know, Bob Ross is watching us from a distance over there, so make sure you're distant.
Oh god, I was so scared about what I was about to see. Like, actually, Bob Ross.
Bob Ross's spirit.
He's on a fucking. What is that? A candle?
Yeah.
No,
it's like one of those
I think
Jesus candles you get by
it-
the tortillas at
It's
Ralph's.
a Bob Ross energy drink. I'll have to put a photo of
We're
it.
gonna
Like,
need to
yeah.
cut in.
Yeah, put it in the.
Yeah, Bob Ross is currently staring at Pablo as he's doing
looking
this.
at Pablo's and I was like, is someone really looking at us? Like, it's Bob Ross.
Okay,
Hit him, dodge him, take something. What do you do?
Bob Ross.
I'm
I'm
gonna how
gonna.
to paint.
I'm not a.
Happy
I'm
accident.
gonna dodge. I'm playing offense with defense here.
Okay.
And I say to him,
To avoid the status.
I know what you know. Wait, that's not what I want to say. I don't know what you're talking about. I gave you what we pilfered.
Okay.
Yeah, he jumps off the...
And then I just.
I didn't shoot my wife.
The mist that is pulling around the gravel that you're standing on stops in a circle around you. It does not converge where you're standing. However, Harvey does not look convinced. And so, still pointing the gun at you, he goes, I'm going to need something more than that, Marty. And you see there is a genuine pleading in his eyes. He would like you to give him a good reason not to shoot you. But as it stands, he doesn't have one. Do you have any other ideas up your sleeve?
Tell him the truth at this point.
Any other ideas up my sleeve?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. I'm against the cliff.
Yeah, it's less of a cliff and more of just like a drop off into the
It's a
river.
ravine.
Yeah.
Into a river. Would
Yeah.
the fall
Yeah.
kill me?
No. Yeah, I mean, you would fall in some murky water. You probably have to go to the hospital afterward just
How
for
far
disease.
down is this? Oh, so it's
Oh, probably about like 8 feet, maybe.
fuck. I
Yeah.
thought this was like a big.
Yeah.
8 feet. Well,
You're a
it's not.
shapeshifter.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, I have a better idea than that.
Yeah.
But it's not as a
He
kid.
turns into a whale.
Yeah.
He just stuck in the ravine.
I'm trying to think. So it's just like a down into like a.
It's just
River.
yeah, it's just like a slope of gravel that ends up in the river of each city. Yeah.
Down by the river.
All right, this isn't as dramatic, but
Turn into a rat.
Turn into a rat.
And run.
Oh
all right,
my
I
gosh,
go.
the
All
rats
right, I
do-
go. Yeah. All right. The mist is going around him, around me. So
Yeah.
now the last time I tried to do something, did this stop me from doing what I wanted to do?
Yeah, last time you tried to use some powers on him, he was able to use the mist to like stop them
on
from.
him.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Cool.
You try to
Cool.
glamour him.
Cool. All right. So
Oh
I just have one point to make that maybe you don't see it yet, but just because you don't see it, and I transport just leaning up against the hood of his car, which is behind us.
Mhm.
Just because you don't see it, I teleport away if you'll let me.
I think at this point this does have to be a roll because
Okay.
as soon as you tried to get away, he would act. So this is going to be a take the risk.
You're just making this worse and worse.
No, this is.
Well, he avoided because he took the option of avoiding a status,
Right.
Yeah,
so he didn't get hit.
I mean, at this
Yeah.
point, why don't you just tell him the truth?
I did. Well, no. No, because then he'll know I conned him. I think that'll be worse than.
Yeah, but he'll know why you did it.
I'm gonna
Not
say,
like you're getting
I'm gonna
money
say
on it.
this. You get the feeling that if you start using powers around him to teleport, he's going to immediately act. If this is like some way of trying to convince him, it's I'm gonna tell you right now, it's obviously a bad move. If you were trying to get away,
I'm
that's
not.
another. Okay.
I'm trying to show him
You're trying to
I
make a
could leave
point.
anytime I want. You don't.
Oh, I
but
get
I'm
what you're saying.
choosing to talk cheddar.
Ooh.
But I can't. It doesn't hold as much weight if I don't say just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Okay.
And I'd be like, I can leave anytime I want. I'm
You know
trying
what?
to tell
Okay,
him.
I like that. That's a new line of convincing here. So yeah, so let's do another go toe to toe then.
Fuck. Okay. All right. Does it use the same tags again, but plus transportation?
Roll through the tags one more
'Cause
time.
this isn't a lie.
So roll through the tags one more time.
The
We will.
tags now are transportation,
Okay.
cunning haggler,
Okay.
know your prospects,
Okay.
charm,
Okay.
because I'm still in the same
Mhm.
negotiation, perseverant, and this, I guess this one isn't paternal love anymore.
No.
Okay, so I think that's
5.
Okay. Plus 5.
Five.
He still has annoyed 2, so it's going to be a plus 3.
okay.
Remember, he always has that +2.
Can I interest you in a lollipop?
That's what I'm saying. Just tell him the
You
truth.
can interest me in 2 more die because these
Yeah.
fucking rolls.
Do you want to use somebody else's die?
Yeah.
There's those ones in the middle.
Who had a good roll?
I don't know, man. He's been blowing on those dice. They got Pablo germs in this point.
I'm not gonna
There's
use.
these.
Yeah.
No one's
Yeah,
used those.
Oh, no one's
okay.
used these.
I see. Otherwise,
Fresh
Jason
die.
says-
Mhm.
Unless you have just shit luck
Yeah.
today.
I really hope not. I have a long day ahead of me after this. Fuck, okay, 7 plus what?
2?
3.
3.
Oh.
10, baby.
Yeah.
That's a
It is.
full success. You could choose 2 options: hit him, dodge him, take something. I'm assuming hit him, dodge him.
Take his life.
Hit him, dodge him. Well, not. You mean with a status?
Yeah, with a status.
I'm gonna hit him with a status to get to. Can I take one of these? Yeah. Can I?
Yeah.
What are the 2 that annoyed 2?
Yeah, he has annoyed 2, but you're trying to get him with like a convinced status. So you don't
I
need
can't
to.
take off a status off of him. Can I take the?
I mean,
annoyed
he
off
could be
of him?
annoyed and convinced.
Yeah, exactly.
that's true.
Can I give him like softened, like
Just take
like
it.
Sure.
schmoozed?
Yeah, we can name it Soften 3, Schmooze 3, and yeah.
Schmoes 3?
But what matters is you're giving him a status toward like him chilling out.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
what I want.
And
Chill
you're
him out.
dodging.
Yeah, dodge and I'm dodging anything he's trying to do to me.
You
Restrain
teleport
me.
over to your car.
His car.
He immediately points the gun towards you. You see the mist flare up on the gravel. It starts to reach towards
I'm
you.
cool as a cucumber.
Cool
Cool
as a-
against the thing.
Cool as a cucumber. Why am I doing that? Cool as a cucumber. He is pointing this gun at you. The mist raises up, but stops. You give him a status, convince 3.
I can leave anytime I want, pony boy. I'm here to talk cheddar.
FYI, this is not a real gun, just so you all know.
It's also not the outside.
I'm pretty sure the orange
Or-
was...
yeah.
Look,
YouTube
it's
is
orange.
stupid.
It's very
Yeah.
cute.
Oh, about the gun. Yeah.
He's pointing this gun at you. He goes, okay. You know what? Hate to say it. I want to believe you, Marty. That's how much of a charming con man you are. So if you
Car salesman.
car salesman. So if you say that the other members of your crew conned you, I'm willing to believe that. But that means that I'm going to have to open some files on them, start getting some eyes on them. You understand?
I gotta go sell some Winnebagos, and then I gotta do some paperwork on the, on the contracts, the leases. Some of them are leases, and I got to talk to my boss about commissions because the percentage has. Oh, you seem bored about what I do for a living. Well, now you know how I feel.
Oh.
He puts the gun in the holster, and for a moment he looks off at the river, at the night. Marty,
I hate you.
I'm gonna have to file a report. If you got any business to take care of, you might want to finish it. And then, shouldn't be telling you this, but you might want to leave town.
Leave town.
A lot of heat's gonna be coming down, especially with what I got to report. You got your job to do, and he looks at you, and for a moment, there is that potential connection before he averts his eyes. I got my job to do as well. Hope you understand.
You have my number.
He walks past you to the door of his car, gets in and goes, I'd say be seeing you, Marty, but I really hope I don't. Starts the car, drives off.
Yeah, I look back out into the city. Oh shit. How do I get home?
A single paw pulls at your pant leg, and you look down and you see a rat with a camera strapped to it, looking right up at you. And as the camera zooms into the camera lens, we come back to the pocket workshop. Red lights, the door to the holding cell is slowly opening. Trent David is standing behind the reinforced glass, both of his arms now turned into guns. Logan, mark attention on your pocket workshop theme, but also burn the power tag pocket high-tech workshop. Cool. As Trent David has now taken admin control. As the holding cell is slowly opening, you also hear Sindri screaming down the hall. Trent looks down at you, Logan, and smiles. So, Logan, ready to chat?
Shoulders.
He got.
What is he fucking Henry Cavill?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
When he,
Oh God, when he reloads his fists, yeah.
It's iconic.
Love that scene. Anyway, no, he has to like move his shoulders to like cock his
Cultural
fucking
reset.
arm rifles.
Wait, did he do this himself?
Hmm?
Did he do this himself?
He might have done one arm, but he would have had to get some help for the other arm, I
Where's
imagine.
the, like Team 4-star when Dr. Giro's talking to Android 1718, 1718, they're like, wait, are you an android? He goes, yeah. He goes, how? He's like, I put my brain in this body. How? And he thinks about like, how did I do that?
Team 4-star reference. Check out their stuff.
Nice.
oh, God.
Sponsor us.
So, Logan, you're currently standing between your hated supervisor / rival, maybe. He's got some guns pointed at you, and you hear Sindri screaming off in the distance. What do you do?
I see. He's like, well.
Little skips along the
A
hallway.
smoke cloud of hit your body is only that's left there as you.
It's like, oh my god.
I'm guessing he's towering over me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm like, just like, and he's like, wow, you really are a poser. Gotta be a gun to be somebody.
That is rich coming from you, Logan.
I have make guns. I don't beat them.
I don't beat them.
I don't beat.
I'm gonna get hood on this guy, and I'm like,
genius.
he's like, but sadly,
Oh, sorry.
Damn it. Cut it.
so he's like, but sadly, I don't have time to play with you. And then I'm just like, and then I pull out my gun. And I go for his fucking his kneecaps.
Let's go toe to toe, baby. Gunfight.
Because my goal is to like incapacitate and run to my sister.
Sounds good.
This is
Well,
like a
doesn't
labor.
Sindri know by now? Because the whole lab.
Oh,
is-
Sindri knows, but from the
Right.
scream, it sounds like she's preoccupied.
Yeah, like
Oh,
From what?
yeah,
She
something-
was screaming.
Yeah,
Something's
she's
going
off.
on.
She's off in the main laboratory.
Why
She
that part?
screamed.
Why
Yeah.
do you think I made that weird scream? That's her.
You just do.
Wait,
I
that
kind of
was
like.
just Jason being.
I kind of just phase out half the shit.
Cool. Holding cell door slides open. You
Yeah.
pull out your gun. Trent David points his guns. Let's go toe to toe.
It's fucking Tombstone.
Next, we got ourselves a real Mexican stand.
Literally the fight at the OK Corral.
And so I'm gonna use gun. Because obviously,
Obviously.
shut the fuck up.
Obviously. You use finger bullets.
Specialty ammo thermite.
God, I
'cause-
forgot you had
go
that.
ahead, yeah.
We commit war crimes on this podcast.
And I'm gonna use an eye for detail because again, even though I'm guessing, he's not gonna go full like cyborg. Only his hands are this.
Mhm.
I also know about machinations of the human body. So I'm like, all right, his kneecap, especially to like break him down and make sure he can't aim well, just to immobilize him. So +3.
Okay, go for it.
8.
Love it.
That
So,
was a 7 for something like
Right.
that. It was a 7.
this is a shootout. Both of you pull guns at the same time. Hit him, dodge him, take something. And take something can also
take
be
his
like a
life.
tactical. Take something can also be like a tactical objective. So like getting to a different position or something like that. Take his life is not an option now.
Big change the game.
Yeah. Fucking end this arc.
Let's end the game.
You want to change the game?
yeah.
I have end the game.
So it's dodge him.
Dodge him, hit him, take a tactical objective.
Okay. So if the goal is to incapacitate him,
That would be hit him because you're
That
trying to
would
give him a
be hit him.
status. Yes.
yes, that means he can still hit me.
Yes.
But if the idea is then if I hit him in order for him to not be able to aim well, so as to not hit me, would that count as hitting him or would that count as dodging?
That would count as let's see. If you're trying to like give him an injured status, then that would be hitting him. But the thing is that because this is a like at the same time shootout, you're also going to take a shot as well.
Okay.
If you want to dodge, like if you don't want to get shot, then you'll want to do dodge him.
Okay. So in the end,
It doesn't
what
really
I
matter.
so in the end, what I'm trying to do will not matter. I just dodge a bullet.
If you hit him, then it's going to be harder for him to shoot you the next time.
Okay.
But that's just what happens with a mixed success.
I see. Okay. Fuck it, I'll hit him.
Hit him. All right.
Oh boy.
So how many power attacks was that?
3.
First death of the game.
God. So you fire at him, your shot goes through, but both of his arms rattle off.
Yeah.
I need you to face danger against perforated 4. Now these are linked moves, so you can't use any of the tags that you just used.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is
Scream.
Okay, cool. So as that's going, because again I have with one hand, right? With my other hand,
Mhm.
I touched my own clothing,
Mhm.
and I used rune enchantment.
Okay.
God damn it! I wrote down the names of these ones, but the board that was crafted by the dwarves to give to the goddess, which was like a very fast golden boar,
Mhm.
as well as enchant object to enchant my very things with dodge. At the same time, no, supposed to.
Okay. I want to use your weakness tag Helix Labs. This is a very personal shot. Do you think like
Also,
Well, you're basically going face to face with like your supervisor from Helix Labs. Do you think that would impede your ability at all in this fight?
No, because I've
Okay.
Then it should be the entire time, but I already know he's like, all right, it's Helix Lab, but no, I'm just with this asshole.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. +2.
9.
Okay.
Nice.
Instead of perforated 4, you manage to dodge to the side, but you still get hit by the gunfire. You take perforated 3 instead as you get shot, hit against the wall, blood falls to the floor. But as you shot, Trent stands there, both his arms out, smiling, looks down, sees this hole in his gut. Blood and oil starts coming out, and he goes, shit. And he falls to the ground. I'm going to be honest here. He is a scientist. He's not that hardy. A tier 3 status is enough to bring him down.
So my +3 was right on.
So you killed him? He died?
Yeah, he drops down. He's bleeding out. Both of you are actually both of you actually got shot from this standoff.
He's like, you're like, why was I built different?
Well, you better take his head.
Oh, I'm going to. Don't get me wrong, but I first got to take care of the big problem.
Yeah.
The lab.
Yeah, he still has his house. That's a problem.
All right, Logan. You get to live your shootout fantasy. But yes, this is Helix Labs is always going to chase after you. We never let assets go away.
And
You monologuing while you're dying?
I think you gotta stick to character.
You should have just been called the monologuer. That would have been a cool villain.
Okay, so he's...
You hear another scream from Sindri down the hallway.
I rush over to her.
You leave Trent David there laying on the ground. He looks down and goes, I knew I should have made more myself. More cyborg. It would have been cool. Would have been great.
Monologuing to himself now.
There's no one else I can monologue to.
Dude, this is the
Logan.
villain. This guy's lit. One of them.
It's one of the, he's like
He's
the,
not the board of directors who fucked me. He's just my supervisor.
so what's up with the sister?
Computer set. Self-destruct.
Oh, shit.
Logan, you rush into the pocket workshop. You see Sindri at her computer. She is screaming.
Yeah.
You see that the Rat King has formed into the rat mech and is like running around, but also you see that it's hard for them to maintain.
Helpful.
It's hard for them to maintain that form as like the blinking red lights is very clearly like messing with like the rats. And you see Sindri is like typing furiously at a computer. What do you say as you run in?
Self-destruction in... How long is it?
Yeah. Self-destruct in 2019.
Okay, so 20
18, yeah.
Great. So I go over to her
16.
and I'm like, I knew I should have killed that bastard.
I was in the middle of a match. What is going on?
It's just like... And I'd be like, of course you were. It's just
Listen,
like,
King asked me to join in, all right? He needed a backup member. What? Why is this place
I need
self-destructing?
healing. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. It's just like, I just need you to do what you do best. Break in and improvise. So what I'm going to have her do is I'm going to burn the tags, break and improvise, and Sindri the tech.
Okay.
And I'm going to then
Call Duke.
God, Duke Domino. No, to pretty much stop the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to assist her with it.
Okay.
I'm going to enchant her as well with Gunganir precision to
Big
make sure that
brain
everything
energy.
that she does, every line of code hits precisely where it needs to in the sequence of the self-destruction. So that's 3. And
That's a stretch. That is precision for hacking and making sure like the lines of
you wanna
code
talk
go
to
into.
hacker how specifically you have to get with the code?
I'm good with breaking and improvising and Sindri the tech. Not for the precision rune here. Is there any way else that you can assist with this counter hacking attempt?
Oh yeah. Then I'm going to. No, I have to think otherwise. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to enchant the whole entire thing itself because it's all interconnected. And I'm going to use Thor's lightning. But I'm not going to EMP the entire thing. I'm going to EMP certain points with my master engineer, knowing because I've been working here and I updated the entire system. As well as using a mechanical modification to shut down the big sequences that are going to explode.
Okay, and this is going to be something that you're going to have to run around a bit for?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that was 5 tags?
Yes.
Okay, so you have the perforated 3 stats, so it's going to be a +2.
Cool. Yeah, sure enough.
Because you're doing this while also bleeding out.
In 20 seconds.
8.
7, 6, 5.
That's 10.
With a 2, that's 12.
Sorry, the excitement came over.
You're running around this lab. You're doing these like select EMPs. Sindria's tapping as much as she can.
Stop! Stop! Fucking! I shoot it with like a healing bullet.
Healing bullet. No to that, but
The future is now, folks.
you tear off like a panel. You're just grabbing wires. It's 4, 3. You look over at Sindri, wonder what she's doing, and you literally see her holding out a hand. She's timing it exactly right.
And then I just punch it.
2. Oh fuck! All the lights go off. The lights come back on. 1. Self-destruct aborted.
And I was like, get administration to you real quick. Give me a second, and I run back to the body.
I
do it to
really
him again.
thought Rat King was gonna have to make like a ball of rats around them and be like, "We are rats."
Yes. I thought they would live and just a shit ton of rats would get fried.
King
Oh, it's so dark.
King follows you, Logan, as you head back over to the holding cells, and you see Trent David there, laying on the ground, dead.
Great.
Great.
So then I walk over to him. I look at King. I said, King, I'm gonna need you to transport something really quickly to a console. Then I get out my gun and I shoot his neck a couple times to break it open. just really take it my anger out. Make sure not to fuck up the brain, but just like.
Are you severing the head with bullets?
Yes.
Jesus.
With a pistol? Like not even
You-
like a fast shooting like
You empty a full clip into Trent.
No, I do a full click, then I'm like.
King's like, oh my god.
I want King to just be like, Jesus, relax, man.
King turns to you and goes, "Father, holy shit."
Just like very seriously. Listen well, my son. Sometimes you gotta make sure they're down.
You shoot off his head. He has like cybernetics around the neck, so just oil comes out and sparks. You eventually take off the head, and as you're just holding this strange, macabre head, King turns to you in his like rat mech humanoid form and goes, "Father, do you remember Sylvester?
Do I?
The scout that you sent out
Oh, yes.
to follow Marty?
Yes, my son.
He's like, oh, I'm still
There is
I should
only
have done the reading.
There are only 1,211 rats currently occupying our hive mind as per our rental agreement. You can remember their names.
I apologize, my son. The adrenaline was hitting me. I'm sorry. Yes, I do remember Sylvester. Just the adrenaline's still in me. And I'm just like, just one more fucking clip and it'll be done.
Take this from the Rat King itself. There is strength in numbers. We must grab our companions. Marty has almost died as well. Do you know where Leland and Corey are?
And then I think about it and I'm like,
right now.
I should have put it right on him. He's like, find them. And then I run over with the severed head. Also just kind of slightly.
Just let it go, he's dead.
Yeah.
No, and then I'm pretty much like, before the scene ends, like, hopefully she's gotten administrative control back over her again. And it's like, I need you to rip whatever.
Jesus Christ!
This isn't the worst thing you've seen me do.
It's up there! It's up there!
So I put the head on her desk.
Ah!
I'm like, rip whatever information you can out of this. King, let's go.
Turns
The-
to a rat pterodactyl. Pterodactyl.
The humanoid form immediately drops into just a swarm of rats that then grab you and just start taking you away.
I rise up. To war, my son!
There's just a little person floating.
Oh, that's so dumb.
I feel weirdly. I feel bad laughing at that. That's the thing I feel worse.
The rats taking him or him writing the rat?
I have laughed at him saying "great" at a dead body. I've laughed at just kill him. I've just like laughed at so many murder things. But a little person riding a wave of rats made me, and that's the one I feel bad about.
insensitive.
That one I feel bad about.
We are inclusive to every kind of group out there, and we will make fun of all of you.
Hashtag pro rat.
Pro rat.
So,
We cut over to the Eden City docks.
What's in the docks? Always the docks. Why did you go to the docks?
I like
You
that.
knew.
They chose the docks.
Listen.
That's where freight comes in.
This is a noir mystery game.
Imports and exports.
Thank
Hello.
you. Okay.
We're making an exchange. Come on here.
Dock workers have families too.
You know what's funny is like a dog works like, why gangsters always come here, man? We just work. We're just trying to work.
So, Corey, Leland, you all stand next to this just completely destroyed car. Leland has a car door on his arm. There's like half a dozen of these like gray suited enforcers led by the Vidales consigliere, or at least one of the consiglieres. Yes. And he is kind of in an awkward spot as he's just revealed that he thought Leland was going to be the due you were going to pay pretty much to like make this transaction
No, when you
happen.
pay, like, give me to them.
Like
Yeah.
you become their
Yeah.
like
So-
slave
The
No, they're
consi-
gonna
or
punish
kill
him.
yeah,
them.
the consigliere
Gotta rough them up first.
the consigliere turns to you and goes, "Look, Leland, is it right?" That wasn't his voice.
The
No,
voice was
it was right here.
Italian,
It was a
Italian.
very
It's your
Italian,
attempted Italian.
with a like
Take-
a dash of Borat.
An Italian birth, yeah.
Take two. Leland, can I call you Leland? Leland, is it right? Leland, I'm gonna go with
Still haven't
Leland.
gotten it.
That's not it.
It was almost like Middle Eastern.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's gotta be like-
Mario Kart. There we go. I'm gonna go.
Something like this.
Something like Leland. May I call you Leland? I'm gonna call you Leland. Leland.
The guards.
Look,
Have a gun.
we all know that you were the one that botched that whole exchange between our families earlier. You threw that guy out the window. You tried to make bad things happen. We understand. Listen, we're gonna take you back over to our place. We're gonna rough you up a bit. That's just, that's just business. That's just something we gotta do. But if you're willing to sort of pay off a debt, you may actually get out of this alive. Now, I will tell you that if you don't go along with this, then it's pretty much going to be a 100% chance that you're going to die. And in a lot of painful ways. And you see the enforcers are like holding their hands over the guns at their side. The consigliere turns toward you, Corey, and goes, "Miss Corey, it seems like there was a lapse in communication somewhere. I'm sorry that you're kind of in this spot, but I hope you understand where we're coming from here."
Stephen, I am only emotionally prepared to talk with my husband today. Leland has paid off one debt to a family, and he served me well while doing it. Now, obviously, we'll have to talk, but he's with me. If any debt is going to be paid, he pays it to me, since I'm the one that got caught in the crossfire of all this mess when I was doing my job.
So, I'm seeing a lot. Put the gun down.
I'm sorry, I'm playing the angsty guard.
Okay.
It's my first day and it's fucking huge.
It's just reloading,
Yeah.
just bunch of
Pumping
spent
the shotgun
bullets.
over and over.
So just so I'm clear, they don't want her.
No, they want her.
No, they want her.
Yeah, the consigliere goes, "It seems like there were more lapses in communication than I thought. He's the reason that you left, right? That exchange, he was the one that mucked it all up. It's because of him that you're in, well, this shithole. And you're supporting him."
I've been spending so many months under the impression my husband wanted me dead. I'm a little bit more concerned about that issue. Leland, I don't know the whole story. I need to know more about that. Regardless, My husband turned his back on me. I had to go into protection from another family that I'm not related to. I'm a little bit more concerned about that right now.
Well, see, that was the deal that Minerva made with us. Is that with the person who was truly at fault for that incident way back when, she's given him over to us, and with that, all bygones are, bygones. You have no reason to fear us anymore once we have him. But Minerva didn't tell you all this.
She did not.
Well.
Then like before they said, I was like,
Corey, it's okay. I'll go.
Oh, thank God. Like this guy was sweating bullshit.
Larry, relax your arm.
and I dropped the.
You dropped the card.
I dropped the card.
Just a loud, just like metal against concrete.
I would very much like us to just go to Mr. Vidales and leave him alone, but he stays with me.
Okay, I mean, Mr. Vidales is, back in our stomping grounds in the other city. It's going to take some time to get over to him. So if he's willing to get all, cuffed up and all that, we can make that journey and you'll never see this place again. But for your protection, we do have to, cuff him up, rough him up, put him in the trunk, all that.
And then this time, my guy looks at him like, I don't think he's going to fit in there. I look at it. Sorry, sir. We didn't really know the extra.
It's fine.
Big one.
Just put the seats down.
That's not enough.
My job's to protect you. That means by any means necessary. If this will keep you safe, I'm okay with it.
All right, fine. Leland, if that's what you want.
Spot looks up at you and you hear like a whining from all three of his heads.
No, what are you doing?
When Corey says, if that's what you want, I'd like her to use the death sense on Leland just to get a handle on how much danger he's in.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, give me an investigate.
Okay. So.
Oh, you senses me?
Oh, he just goes
I'm just a simple person.
Oh my gosh. So death sense, and I'd like to pair that with Queen of the Underworld since it's all tied together.
What was
with
that?
the
Yep.
ring. Okay.
What was that cartoon with the little kid owl that used to dance?
6 + 2,
Which one?
8.
It was an
Okay.
old cartoon. I like to sing it.
So makes
Cool.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking in my head.
So, that was 2 tags. You have 2 clues. The first one, how much danger is Leland in?
Mm-hmm.
You let your mind expand and look into that like sense of death, like that, those like visions. And you see visions of Leland getting tortured. You see him like triple chained to a concrete chair that is like molded into the floor. You see like goons drink the like golden ambrosia that is a main export of the Vidales family, and supercharged, like put on like brass knuckles and just start beating the hell out of him. You see in these visions for the first time Leland bleed. And you see that Leland is in for the roughest time. If you go through with this, like Leland will get tortured quite a bit. And at this point, I'll say on a mixed success, you can't see farther than that. This guy is saying, okay, after that, maybe we can have you do some jobs. But like this is a guy who's in
We gotta jump you in.
yeah, he's in a weird situation. He might be saying whatever.
Yeah.
You do have another clue.
Okay. Do you have another clue?
I can't eat.
So the people that we see,
Can I kill him?
are those the only people in the area right now that are a threat?
You look around, and indeed, this meeting spot has been abandoned. There's no one else here besides you, Leland, these enforcers, and a consigliere.
Okay.
Yeah, I will say that the enforcers here do look a little like juiced up, as if they like took a sip of ambrosia before this meeting went down. So all of them have the status juiced up 1.
Juiced up 1.
Huh,
Okay.
losers. I am juiced up all the time.
Okay.
Have they thrown rocks at the moon? I don't think so.
Okay. So with that, I've just said, okay, Leland, if that's what you want, I would like that to allow me an opportunity to kind of have an advantage on holding them with the vines and let Leland do what he needs to do.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do then. You say, Leland, if that's what you want. The consigliere takes a big sigh of relief. Okay, all right. Looks like we're all being reasonable here. All right, boys, let's tie this guy up with whatever we can, put him into the trunk, and let's get out of this shithole, huh? And hey, bust on me. Wow. And as
he's like, boss, there's the only chain's big enough for this guy from the boat.
Go get the chains from the boat. And as he's like talking, you have the opening. Let's do a hit with all you've got.
Okay, so what I would like to say for this moment, so they're grabbing Leland.
They're approaching Leland.
They're approaching.
I'm not. I'm just kind of standing there.
They're approaching Leland. I'm approaching Steven. I don't know if that's actually his name.
You just started saying Steven, so I'm just
we'll just go with it.
My Italian Steven.
I'm approaching Steven like I'm gonna let him take me to the car,
Mhm.
putting out my hand so
Yeah.
he can like put me in the car.
Yeah, all eyes are on Leland at this point. They're not expecting anything from you.
Yeah.
So
By the way, when they get up close to me, I'm like this, like just fucking
and still
can't see my
freaking
eyes, but you
huge.
can just see like the fucking scar that's going down my face.
So when I'm close enough, if I'm able to get him to take my hand, I would like that like black-eyed thorny thing to happen for Corey, and it just the vines come out and wrap around him while they're like holding hands so that he's the first one to get bound.
let's do it. Okay, so it's gonna be a hit with all you've got. What tags are you using?
So for this one, I'm finally gonna use this card because she's using that like sweetness that like I'm gonna go with you, I'm gonna do what you say. She's gonna use her angelic persona
Okay,
from the Mouths of Babes, and this rose has thorns for the wrap.
love it.
Okay.
And you said you don't get any mileage out of that personality
I don't know
theme.
if you want to add this, but you could also use Queen of the Underworld because you are a woman with history that this guy would not think of. If you want to add that,
I mean, I'm just
because
using
now she's being reestablished.
How far are we from Donnie?
From
Yeah.
No, I
Point-
think
point
I
of
want
Pablo.
to save that depending on how this goes. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pair that with
Wait, he's
something
not?
else.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's not
so
racist.
No, he's not burnt, but
3.
he's somewhere. You didn't bring him anywhere.
Oh, let me
Pull him out of my
Yeah.
coat.
Fucking-
Donnie.
Yeah.
There we go.
So breaking,
And
improvising, and send it to
4 plus 5, so
Oh my
9 plus
God.
3.
11.
Ooh,
12.
So
And how many tags were on that?
that
Three.
was 3.
That's 12 total.
Oh,
He's dead.
my God.
I'm binding him, and I'd like to bind the others.
Wait, you're
for-
binding me?
No, for you to be able to do whatever you need to do.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So choose 2 of the options
Okay.
from hit with all you've got. If you're wanting to hit the enforcers as well, you'll want to choose the option get many of them.
Okay, so then
I think you
get
said get
many.
bent. I said, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, get many of them then. Yeah, I'd like to just hold everyone with the vines, including the guy I'm holding the hand of.
Cool. And I'm assuming also take covers that way, like if any of them try to get so you don't get hit.
If I'm able to do that as well, then
Mhm.
yes.
Cool.
Yeah, because you got 2.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Cool. So that is a getting the math right here. Da-da-da-da.
Very much like Pablo's thing of being nice to people. You put the vines in their throat and just kill them.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
But you realize that
Big
if you hide
thorns,
the
man.
bodies,
Big thorns. And
they're
I'm all
big
like
family.
spiky and creepy looking. So,
Alright.
I mean, that's nice. I love
every
that for
rose
me.
has its thorns.
Every
Rose
rose
has its thorns.
I hate that song. I fucking hate that song.
That is
motherfucker.
Jesus.
He really hates that.
I really hate that.
So 4 tags you said?
It was the 3.
It was
3
Angelic,
tags.
Mouth of Babes, Roses Thorns.
Okay.
Yeah, from the
Mouth.
Mouths of Babes, because she has like a cherubic face when she's not looking like a demon, you know.
I got my fist.
You take the consigliary's hands and goes, charmed lady, after you. And the thorns just emerge from your arm as your eyes go fully black. He is instantly encased in briars and thorns. He isn't even able to scream before the briars like go into his mouth and cut off.
God.
From
Hell
the
yeah.
concrete, more briars and vines emerge and start grabbing at the enforcers. They are hurt. They're yeah.
And you should have stayed in school.
We're knocking off 1 tier from the juiced up, so they are fucking. They are. I'm gonna say shredded 2 is the status on the enforcers.
Yeah.
Shredded.
As these
Hell
vines
yeah.
start like grabbing at them and tearing at them, they like take out their guns. Leland, you see that the consigliere is taken out. The enforcers are all scared, taking out their guns. They're about to shoot, and they see that Corey is in the center. What do you do?
Let me get the door.
I look at Corey. I'm just like,
What are you doing?
Like, I'm just like, Leland, now, like, do something.
You don't say now and not have a communication about what that is.
I didn't think this far
I
ahead.
am very stressed.
Now.
Now what?
You know.
Do something.
You know.
Anything.
Jesus.
how far are they from me?
Like a few feet. Like they made a semicircle around you guys.
Oh,
they were approaching
So
you.
like their arms length.
Oh.
So wait, where's the consigliere? He's in front.
He's next to Corey. Corey just
And then how many goons are there?
like half a dozen.
So it seems
But
like
they're all wrapped.
yeah.
Yeah. So they're ready for you. You know.
I pick up one of the
packaged them
goons
nice.
that are wrapped, and I'm gonna chuck them at the others that are all together like a bowling ball.
Bowling.
Roll for bowling. All right, so it's gonna be a go toe to toe.
Rolling
Gotta
for
go for
balls.
that.
Strength of Hercules. I'm gonna use Hermes speed in my toss. It's gonna be a snap.
Give it.
Oh God.
It's gonna be a snap.
That fucker's neck is gone.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. It's as violent as
Strength
yeah.
of Hercules. I'm going to also invoke weakness tag uncontrollable rage right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear that song in your head?
Yes.
Because when this was all, I saw that, I just thought,
I feel that also would work.
Your past has caught up to you, and you've done all this work, and it's
been
still there.
betrayed.
So yeah, okay, I can see that being a weakness.
All right, here we go. So I got +1.
Let's do it.
A perfect 12.
Kevin's just like, okay.
You better prepare some obituaries, man.
+1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 12.
Listen,
I got natural
hope
11.
you made peace with
Kevin's
you guys.
absolutely disgusting.
See, guys, thank you all. I asked you guys before we started, like, how do we fuck up all these events
And
quickly?
you know what?
Quickly.
I'm gonna pick up the concierge. I'm gonna throw his ass.
The consigliere.
It's consigliere, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
You come to me.
So hit him, dodge him, a tactical objective. You get 2.
Hit him, dodge him. What's the last one?
Tactical objective. So it's like you take something from them or you get to a better position. It's a broad one.
Just hit him. And
Hit
dodge
him for sure.
Yeah.
And dodge him, dude.
I mean, we could take their vehicles.
You never
out.
know. Shit might
I'll
happen.
take the car.
Cool.
Fuck him.
So
Fucked up your other
you
one.
grab the consigliere. This is just +1 power, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So you grab the consigliere, you throw them over the enforcers. The enforcers are
no,
like
no, I don't throw him. I
Oh.
fucking chuck him.
you.
Like,
You've seen the what is a softball pitch that
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
ladies use? Yeah.
That was
Cool.
me.
You grab the consigliere, you chuck them at the enforcers. The enforcers are like hit and they like scatter about. They're still in the game. They're a collective, so they drop a tier status down by 1, so you don't actually hurt them, but you do scatter them about. They're firing into the air, bullets going everywhere. You're right next to Corey now, and basically everything has gone to chaos and gunshots.
The doc.
Corey,
God,
Leland,
did a
you
job.
look at each other. What do you do?
We gotta get out of here.
You got it.
There's a wrecked vehicle, and there's 3 other vehicles that the Vidales came in.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna use my foot to push one of the vehicles into the other one, like to crash them.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't take it. I'm gonna take the other one.
Smash.
All right. Keys in the ignition. You get into the car. The other. As you get into the car, Corey, you get into the car as well. Spot jumps in. The enforcers gather themselves just enough to point guns at you. And as you are peeling off, they are firing. I'm going to need to take the risk from you, Leland, to drive out of here. What tags do you have for that?
Like they're shooting at me, right?
Yes, they're shooting at the car.
Use invulnerable coat, impervious mortal weapons, Minotaur's charge. And I'll explain that in a minute.
Let's do it.
Right, that's 3.
Spot is barking.
Yeah.
11, 9, 10, 11.
Damn, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's my night.
Bullets go flying.
It is
Corey,
like new right now.
Oh, wait.
a window.
Just to be safe, I have Corey under my coat.
Oh, I love
So
that.
it's like, it's like, come here. So, like, you're like right here, and they just kind of hide you.
Like a baby chicken.
And then,
What you got going on there?
and then what I do is gonna look real stupid
Mhm.
because the car's too big for me. I pick up, like, I put my hands underneath, lift it up like a skirt, and I start running. But I'm using the charge to give me speed so we can
That
get
is
out
the
of there.
bumpiest ride.
The most Looney Tunes bumpy ride. You grab the car with one hand, put Corey under your coat with the other. As bullets are flying, they shatter the passenger side window. Glass flies over your coat. None of it gets over Corey. And with your insane super strength speed, you quite literally run out of there as the enforcers are left at the docks just firing off in the distance. As you run off, the enforcers look at each other, look at the dead consigliere just covered in briars, and goes, oh, well, what do we do now? We go after him, do we?
I turn over. It's like, I think the car was a rental. Oh man.
Ah.
Should we call a Zuber?
Zuber.
And so, just like last session, we cut between the crew members, only in less perilous situations, as Leland and Corey are. There's not a verb for this. Run riding down the road. Marty and the camera rat are. I assume you've like shapeshifted into a flying creature or something like that, or are you just are you taking the bus?
I don't know how far this is. Well,
No, I see this. You're running, wheelbarrowing the car. I'm riding away from rats. You're on the 405. We're on the bus.
this might be a stupid
Starting
waste of time
solo.
question, but if I shapeshift into a rat, can I speak rat?
For the purposes of comedy, sure.
I shapeshift into a rat. Just go. And there's subtitles that go, who the fuck are you? What's going on here?
You're like combing your fur. Like,
I'm
Black.
Who gave you that adorable little camera? What's going on?
This camera?
Yeah.
It's my camera.
Yeah.
That's so much.
What's your name? Oh, I see your little name. Adorable little name tag. Sylvester.
Sylvester, remember it.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Who
Was
was
that
that?
a
Someone
shiny-
not remembering it is? Who hurt you?
And with that, that's going to be it for this session of Rolling in the Mist.
Black.
we went from killing a man with thorns to like, oh, it's a cute little
Who
name
gave you this adorable little name tag?
What? Cut the black.
What?
One last epilogue scene.
Otis.
It's still up in the trees.
A knock at the door. We hear, come in. The door opens, and Minerva Altadonna walks into Maximilian Olympus's office, carrying a duffel bag. And Maximilian goes, oh, Minerva. Why are you here? And Minerva goes, business. And she drops the duffel bag. The zipper opens, and a sledgehammer is revealed.
Slipper?
A sledgehammer.
Oh, that's not a slipper. I didn't hear that at all.
That's where we're cutting. Tune in next time for the thrilling update to Rolling in the Mist as we see our crew try to come back together in time to figure out who's been setting them up and what the fuck is going on. We'll see you next time, folks.
Bye.